Yo, how is this shit bigger, bro? You know, 1 second, chat. We're gonna start the stream shortly. Alright, there we go. Bro, it's so hard to tell because I literally cannot see any of my files right now. Yo, you know, 1 second. Already. Should change the freaking name of this shit. Edit this out because this thing's too big. And yes, chat, I know it's insanely late, but oh wait, never mind. Some videos. The fuck? Oh, there we go. Let me get like a temporary thumbnail real quick though. You guys already know. You guys already know what we're gonna talk about. If you guys didn't see my reaction video, go check it out. That reaction video was amazing. That reaction video was so fire. Like, my man's is over here. My boy is coming to the game finally. He's finally coming to Avengers. Let's go! My boy is out here. My boy Spidey out here. Yo, make sure if you guys haven't checked out that video, go ahead and check that video out right now. I'll leave a link down in the description. And also, don't forget that this weekend, guys, we will be playing some Spider-Man Miles Morales. We will be playing Miles Morales this weekend. To see Miles Morales, this is the game turned, okay, before I say anything, the game turns a year old starting tomorrow. So, you know, we're going to be playing, we're going to be celebrating, we're going to be playing with, we're going to be joining, we're going to be replaying through the campaign again. So make sure you guys look out for that. Since the game was so good the first time. I'll link down in the description below for a lot of Spider-Man content as well. We're obviously going to be playing Morales. We're obviously going to be playing my boy Miles this weekend. So for you guys that are excited for us to be playing some Miles Morales this weekend for the 1 year anniversary. My boy, that game turns 1 year old tomorrow, man. I'm excited. And as well as, if you guys haven't, make sure you hit that like button. We're on the road to 100 subscribers before this year ends. So let's see if we can hit it before this year ends. And while you're down there, follow me on my Instagram at Phoenix_Scorpion with X's and Scorpion over O's. Let's get it. We're gonna be discussing everything Spider-Man today. We're gonna be discussing everything that involves Spider-Man today. We gotta discuss, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about everything that's Spider-Man related today, boys. Because I can tell you that that trailer was just everything that I needed that trailer to be. We got the boy joining the Avengers. We got my boy. Can we just give a round of applause to my boy Spidey for joining? He's gonna be teaming up with the Avengers. Now, sadly, I'm gonna let you guys know. You guys know that I have Avengers on Xbox. So when he comes out, I will definitely 100% be sure to actually grab a copy of that for PS4 or PlayStation in general. Because he is a PlayStation exclusive character. He is a PlayStation exclusive character, so that's going to be a amazing day for every Spidey fan, including myself. I had to make sure I got the stream up. Yo, chat, can you guys hear me? Yes or no? How did I spell Spider-Man wrong, bro? Like, how do I spell that wrong? Yo, the thumbnail just went up, YouTube. What the f... Yo, don't tell me that YouTube froze on me. Okay, so it didn't freeze on me, okay. I literally cannot see or read chat right now. Okay. Yo, everybody like the stream right now. Everybody like the stream. Drop a like on the stream. Drop a like on the stream. Drop a like on the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and get all my noties out right now, though. Go ahead and retweet. Let me get all my noties out. You guys know me to get all the noties out. Let me go ahead and get all my noties out real quick, and after that we're gonna start. Get it, all those noties out. Actually, no, nah, screw the noties, bro. Threw all noties out here. Ah, I just punched my monitor. Ow, my phone just nearly just broke my monitor. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. But yeah, that reveal trailer for Spider-Man, I will leave a link down there to the I'll leave a link down there as well to the trailer as well. Just in case you guys haven't seen, I'm gonna go ahead and link it down there in the description below. If you guys haven't checked that out, that was fire. My boy is finally in the game. That was fire. I'm gonna go ahead and send that link down in the description below. If you just haven't watched, I'm gonna go ahead and send the link. I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna low-key use that though. I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys the link. I'm gonna go ahead and It's a link on my Instagram. If you guys haven't seen that, go follow me on Instagram, man. This is the link to the reaction, just in case you guys are wondering. This is the link to the live reaction, but we're still talking about all things Spider-Man. Did you guys know? That's my boy. And why did I just mess up on that? No. We don't need to. We don't need to fuck up. We don't need to fuck up. I completely messed up my own description, chat. Alright, so I left the link for it down there in the description below. Alright, so we should be good. Okay, we should be chilling. Alright. And we should be okay to start. Okay, that's good. Alright. But yeah, that trailer though, huh? Yeah, that trailer. Alright, now let's see. Okay, so we stopped right here.
Gotta do this quietly. Don't want to alert the others.
Been fire too, dude. The trailers are gonna be amazing. I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
This looks so cozy with them like that.
And on top of that, it is confirmed. I'm pretty sure it was confirmed that the trailer is still coming out, but then again, it has been delayed again. The trailer has been delayed again, so that would mean that we're gonna have more and more. I think, considering that there is going to be more leaks and stuff that are coming out, because I think Garfield did an interview about how, and he passed on the baton to Tom Holland. He said that was a great idea. He said that was a great ass idea.
Whoa, careful. You stay quiet now. Someone's coming.
Too bad that we got through here.
Where's Finn? Someone else is here. I swear. She must have the file.
If they're here, where are they?
Oh shit, I almost just did that. Bro, that's gonna be insane though, that trailer. R1. And then boom.
Sweet dreams. Hey, what is that?
I'm gonna go ahead and get my notey out real quick.
This totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Buddy, if I had a nickel...
Buddy,
for every
if you had a
don't
nickel for every don't move.
Hey, Pete.
MJ, what are you doing here?
Same as you. Working. At least, it was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know.
Robbie doesn't technically know that you're
And it
here.
wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
Let me explain.
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started. Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
Can do.
Wow, that is just sad. For some odd reason, none of my freaking stuff won't work. Okay, so honestly, let's see what else we got on it. It was, I think someone released it over on Twitter. I'm not sure if it was on Twitter that I saw it or not. Okay, now we have Moon Knight trending. So I'm actually go ahead and retweet actually. Okay, what about No Way Home? Let's see if there's anything going for No Way Home. Because you know that Garfield said that he was not returning? But then if he does, it's gonna be fire. Let's see. What about Tom? What about Tom Holland? What about Tom Holland? Let's see what he has. He said that he was nervous about everything that was going on. See if there's anything. Okay, so we have Starter and Phone Home. Yo, that doesn't. Okay, so these were the leaks that were probably. Okay, let's see if there's any more leaks. Let's see if there's any Spider-Man leaks. Let's see if there's any like Spider-Man leaks that happened in like the last hour. 208 tweets in the last hour. Okay. Okay, right here. Okay, okay. Right here. Okay. So we have a leaked footage, or not leaked footage, but we have a leaked photo that shows. I'm not even gonna say. I don't even know if this is a reliable source or not. I'm not gonna say it is, but from the looks of it, it seems like all three Spider-Men are together, but none of their suits are the exact. Okay, so obviously you have Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. Okay, so Tobey's in the middle. Tobey's in the middle. You have Tom Holland to the left, and you have Garfield to the right. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's leading here, and this is some leaked photos. That means that the second... Okay, so this guy says, leaked photos from Spider-Man No Way Home. Second one has to be real. Okay, so that means that there's... Okay, so that means that they're working on 3 trailers. That means that they are potentially working on 3 trailers, Chad. That means that they're potentially working on 3 of them. You think that photo is real? Oh, 100%. That photo has to be real. What's going on, Prison Gamer? That photo has to be 100% real because of the fact that if you look right here, like, I don't know, I can't really link it in the description, but it has to be real because of the fact that you see Maguire in the middle, you see Garfield to the right, and you see Tom Holland to the left. They're on a boat, which means that they're somewhere where they can't get in, where either they got the... Because obviously, like, I'm looking here at, like, the scars on here and everything. It looks like Tom Holland's like from right here. Tom Holland described it as a brutal, I think it was on Instagram. I think I found it on Instagram. Tom Holland said that it was going to not be. It's kind of hard to explain in words, but from the looks of it, it looks like I don't know what he said, but it was a story that I found yesterday that I didn't save because I was actually going to share it, but I can't find it. But the photo seems to be real because it says leaked photos from Spider-Man No Way Home. Second one has to be real. Hashtag Spider-Man No Way Home. Hashtag Marvel Studios. There's also another photo of what looks to be Peter, Happy, and Matt Murdock and Aunt May sitting just talking. They're obviously, I don't know, it looks like they're in Matt Murdock's house or something like that. Or that could be like Happy Hogan's house or something. You know what I'm saying? That could be like Happy Hogan's house because of the fact like we never get it. Like, think about it, we never get a chance to see Happy's house. Like, we never get a chance to. So that would mean that possibly there's a chance that might be real because you see them chilling right next to Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil. I'm Gas from No Way Home. Me too. There's so much stuff that's been leaked already, but it's just mostly like with the fact, like, I think this backs up the facts I said about Sony not letting them go and have Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in a trailer, because I think they said that for the second trailer that it is going to have like an in theaters, and after that it's going to go directly towards a post trailer scene or something like that, where you hear Doctor Strange say, if you're gonna do this, you have to have a little bit of help or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And after that it goes into, and after that it just fades to shadows, and after that you hear the Raimi music and the Hans Zimmerman mixture of music, because you know that obviously the Raimi music is so iconic. Like, it goes like it goes like dun 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 dun. Yeah, the second picture reel has to be because it has to be like a new part of the apartment that we haven't seen. Probably it has to be because we never got a glimpse of it in Civil War. We never got a glimpse of like their whole entire apartment in Civil War. So that possibly has to be one of the scenes. But what I'm thinking about is, from that first trailer, we never got a chance to see Daredevil at all. We never got a chance to see Matt Murdock.
Playing dress up, getting into fights.
That's the thing that I'm concerned about, is that we never got a chance to see Matt Murdock whatsoever. Because, like, in the first trailer we never got a chance to see him. Like, we never got a chance to, like, purely actually see him. Because if you go back to the first trailer that was released back in August, I think the first day of everybody going back to school and stuff like that, there was a trailer. I think it was the exact trailer, because I think there's a scene where we cannot see Matt Murdock. Because if we can't see Matt Murdock, now it means something. And on top of that, one more thing that's been interesting is for the fact that Andrew Garfield has been asked this question about Spider-Man No Way Home. So that means that he could possibly be in the film. But in those interviews, he said that he was decided to pass over. He was excited to pass it over to Tom Holland.
Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Sounds good.
Yeah, if that happens in the second trailer, I might scream in the shadow scene. Oh, 100%. 100% Prism. 100% Prism. Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Starting with the prize.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man? Like for me personally, just based off of like the most interesting one to me is, and I know that I'm gonna get a lot. I know that a lot of people are not going to say like this is the best one, but for me, it's probably Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man because there's like a whole bunch of Easter eggs that lead up. Because I think right after that they had plans for a TASM 3, but they never actually got a chance to do TASM 3 because TASM 3 was gonna bring about Venom and the Sinister Six. And on top of that, we have more information too. Since we have William Dafoe's Spider-Man being brought back, then that would mean that more stuff is going to happen. If I can find that exact interview, I can actually react to it and I can actually go crazy with it.
Destruction screams, but creation toils in silence.
Was there ever anything irregular?
My favorite Spider-Man is Spider-Man 2, but my favorite is Andrew Garfield.
No,
Facts.
of course not. Not that I was aware of.
The only thing about TASM 2 is I'm hoping that this is what I'm gonna say, if there's a whole, since Doctor Strange's spell sort of brought about the multiverse with Electro, Doc Ock, and Sandman being confirmed as it is, because in that first trailer we got a chance to get a good glimpse of them. We gotta figure out whose side Sandman's gonna be on. We gotta figure out how this Peter's gonna fight Electro, because we don't know how this Peter's gonna fight Electro, because in the multiverse, I don't know if you saw like the Spider-Man cartoons growing up, but with the Spider-Man cartoons, there is like a huge fat glimpse that say like, I think this is around the time when Baron Mordo I think this was like an episode of Ultimate Spider-Man when Baron Mordo tried to bring back the Goblin from Miles Morales' universe, right? There has to be a Spider-Man that outbalances each villain, is what I'm thinking.
Craig, I'll call you back.
There has to be a Spider-Man that pretty much outbalances and counterbalances both of them, because think about it. Peter said that, I think, and I'm quoting this because say like if that's the Goblin, okay, so pretty much it's William Dafoe's Green Goblin, right, that got transported to the main MCU timeline for Spidey, right? If this is the case, then that would mean that either Holland Spider-Man is gonna have to figure out how is he going to beat this villain, because he's never fought this villain before. Like, he's never fought like an OG Spider-Man villain before. So that would mean that there would be a whole bunch of shenanigans going around, right? And he would be thinking to himself, and he would be going to Doctor Strange and say, why isn't anything working? Why aren't you beating him? You should win. This is an easy fight, right? And after that, you just see Tom Holland say, I'm not the Spider-Man that outbalances him. I'm not the Spider-Man that pretty much counterbalances, like, say, like this Goblin.
Who is in my office?
So if that's the case, then that would mean that with the same thing with Electro, he would have to get Andrew Garfield to do it with Electro. And Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man would have to tell him, okay, look, whenever I fought him the first time, I did this. I magnetized my web shooters to beat him.
And the second thing I'm going to do is collect your head, Craig.
In that interview with Andrew Garfield, Kevin Feige had this sniper ready on Andrew, and that's why he said all of them things about Tom Spider-Man. 100%.
Right.
He was like, we cannot tell anybody. You tell anybody in this interview. I'm gonna have your spider sense on deck. But with that, with that whole entire with him being in there, Tobey Maguire hasn't said anything yet. Like, notice how Maguire hasn't said anything yet, but there is also, like I said, I think I did another, I think in the previous live stream whenever we were talking about it, I believe that I went to Twitter and I found along with there's some more I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm freaking I don't know, I can't talk today. Yeah. Along with that, there is some more proof. We have comparisons from the Goblin from 2002, from the OG Green Goblin to this one. Everything looks the same except for, obviously this Goblin's gonna be more comic book accurate. It means he's wearing like the purple, which means he's gonna be like wearing all the purple around him and stuff like that. But here's the thing: we don't have a Harry Osborn in this universe. So how would that work if we have no Harry Osborn at all? Like, we have no Harry Osborn.
Right.
So that would mean that without no Harry Osborn, Goblin's not going to be born. But in this universe, it's kind of proof that we can make it, that they can make a Spider-Man movie without the facts of having a Harry Osborn in this universe. So without having a Harry Osborn in this universe, it's kind of proof that they have gone this far without Harry Osborn.
I don't believe you. Wait.
Do not move back. Oh, thank God.
Pete told me about this. Fisk used it to hide evidence. Cops take it. I know this statue opens.
And on top of that, not to mention is for the fact that if trailer 2 is set to drop, then that would mean that they would be merging all the universes, because Doctor Strange's spell could actually bring around Miles Morales. Like, it could bring around Miles Morales. Yeah, but it's from another universe. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it could bring about Miles Morales being in the MCU. Because we already have Daredevil in our, well, not Daredevil, but we already have Prowler in our, we already have Prowler in the MCU. So in the first one, that pretty much sets up Miles Morales. So if Miles Morales is set up in the MCU, then that would mean that there would be a plethora of stuff that you have to go through, which means that I'm thinking like somewhat down the line or something like that, considering that Kevin Feige said that they wanted to go through and they actually want to keep Tom Holland in as Spider-Man, but they want to extend to, like, you know, Spider-Man college years. What I'm thinking is with those college years and stuff like that, Peter's going to have to gain more experience and stuff. With him gaining all of that experience, that would mean that somewhere down the line, Miles gets bit by his spider, and then after that, somewhere down the line in the MCU timeline, it comes down to that final fight with, and I'm not trying to say, like, I'm not trying to, like, say this because, like, don't get me wrong, I liked Into the Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse is an amazing movie. But the only issue that I'm trying to figure out is, when do you think the second trailer is coming out? A lot of people, it got delayed, but I think a lot of people were saying that it was coming out on the 16th. A lot of people were saying that the 16th next week. Let me see, the 16th. Okay, so Prism. A lot of people were saying the 16th, so that would be the next Tuesday. That would be the 16th. So a lot of people were saying that it was going to come out that Tuesday. But then after that, it got rescheduled, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm pretty sure, it got delayed again, I'm pretty sure, didn't it? No! Yeah, right here it says that it got delayed. It got delayed again. But we were immediately supposed to get in the trailer on the 16th. This has been the most weirdest. Like, you heard that as well, Sam. The only thing is for the fact, like, with that release, it would legit be the, like, personally, in my opinion, this has been the strangest release of a Spider-Man movie before. But I can understand, like, they're trying to keep, you know, Andrew Garfield a secret. They're trying to keep Tobey Maguire a secret. What? It got delayed. It got delayed. True. But what I'm thinking is for the fact, like, I think it's for, and I'm not trying, like, I have this whole bunch of ideas and stuff like that, but I think it's because they have to run it through Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield first, because Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield worked with Sony on their Spider-Man trilogies. well, Tobey Maguire only worked on 2 movies, but he was thinking about coming back for a 3rd. But for this one, they would either have to do something that's insanely out of pocket, or in this case, they would have to. I honestly, like, personally, I really don't blame them for trying to keep Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire a secret, because, like, you know, a lot of people will say, "Oh gosh, they're in the movie," but at this point, it's already been confirmed that they're in the movie because of the leaked suits. Because of the leaked suits, there's been way more information on that movie than there should have been. Because since there's a whole bunch of leaked suits, what I'm guessing is because of the leaked suits is obviously Maguire's is still the shoulder and stuff. So Maguire's is obviously still the same. Fam, everyone knows they in the movie. Might as well show them. That is facts. They might as well show them. If they're already in the movie, then what's the whole point in trying to keep it a secret? This is literally, and I'm gonna quote my boy Everything Always right here. This is legit the worst kept secret in Hollywood. This is legit one of the worst kept secrets in Hollywood, but they won't reveal it when everybody already knows. But then again, we're dealing with Marvel Studios here, so you know, we gotta take everything with a grain of salt. Worst kept secret? 100%. It's like the worst kept secret because everybody was already kind of knowing that they were already going to be in the movie. So it made a lot more sense for them to keep it a secret, but it never did to me.
Statue can move. Most common.
And on top of that, not to mention, we have to figure out what's going on with that movie because there is a leaked script, and I'm going to tell you right now, I literally just Googled it, and apparently it says how the, and I'm gonna tell you this. It says, and I'm probably gonna watch this tomorrow. I'm probably gonna watch this video tomorrow. So it's by my boy Cosmic Wonder. So I'm probably gonna end up watching it tomorrow and honestly try to pick apart piece by piece to talk about, because in this trailer, in this video, which I'm probably gonna see tomorrow. Well, I'm probably gonna end up seeing it tonight and see what they're talking about. But there is a chance, and I'm not trying to say like this is a slim chance. There is a chance, and I believe that this is probably not going to happen in the movie because they just can't kill off, you know, anybody in this. Well, not anybody in this game, but they can't kill off. Well, scratch that. Never mind. They made it this far, and personally, I like Tom Holland's Spider-Man story just based off of the fact, like, and I know this is gonna sound weird. I know everybody likes Uncle Ben. Personally, I like Uncle Ben, but I'm getting tired of seeing, you know, Tim die. Like, I can understand where he's coming from because, you know, he needs to learn, because I can understand that because, like I said, Peter needs to learn great power comes with responsibility. But it's so that, but like the thing is it's kind of hard to explain, you know what I'm saying, Prism? It's kind of hard to explain, but the only way I can explain it is by saying this is like every single time they took a fresh take on, which I love, which is why I personally like, which is why I love the Spider-Man movies. But I like No Way Home, and I like the way that they introduced him. Because think about it, you have no Uncle Ben, and you have Iron Man, which is pretty much, you know, MCU's version of Spidey's Uncle Ben. So it would make sense for them to kill off Tony, for him to have all of that, you know, power in between it. You think Kristen Dunst, it's confirmed that Kristen Dunst is returning. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Emma Stone return, because I think they're supposed to say that there's a post-credit scene with a girl. I think back to Peter's life. I think Peter's life is back to normal, so it's just like
Left arm down, right palm facing forward.
left arm down, right palm facing forward or some shit. Yo, can I give us free authority to move this arm?
Nice. So close.
Okay, cool.
But a piece is... I've seen these before.
But like with the whole entire thing that's going on with the multiverse and stuff like that, Strange's freaking spell, and with Peter kept on talking, that kind of probably would have opened that up. So that means that we'll possibly end up getting, obviously with Kristen Dunst returning, that's already been confirmed that she's not returning, because I saw that post I saw it as a post on Instagram. So that means that she is not going to be returning. We already have Alfred Molina returning, and we already have William Dafoe returning, and we have the OG Sandman returning.
Excuse me, sir.
On top of that, in an interview with Dane DeHaan, I think he said that he was not going to be returning as the Goblin or as Harry Osborn in No Way Home. We already have Jamie Foxx returning as Electro because, well, you know, you can't kill electricity. I had this idea at the back of my head whenever I first saw Spider-Man, whenever I first saw TASM 2. I already knew that was going to happen because it was like, okay, so you can't kill electricity. It's impossible. So that pretty much was teasing Electro to come back.
Guy I saved 5 minutes ago.
But from what I'm hearing, it's like they're taking all of the villains from all of the movies and they're going to put them into the MCU. So like, say like in Doc Ock's universe,
Okay.
I don't know, like say like in Maguire's universe when Doc Ock died to his thing that I forgot what he was trying to build in the Raimi verse. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I totally forgot what he was trying to build.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
You seen the Morbius trailer reference Spider-Man in the trailer? Even Venom has something to do with No Way Home. Oh, 100%, because in that trailer there was a whole bunch of Spider-Man Easter eggs, but the only thing that didn't make sense to me in that trailer was the Raimi suit, and like what made no sense was like that thing said murderer and the Raimi suit. That's what I don't get, is that the Raimi suit is somehow involved. So that means that obviously this takes place in either Raimi's universe, and that's the part that is very confusing.
Guys out before I push forward.
That's the part that's very confusing for me. Because it's like, okay, so you see the Raimi suit Spider-Man, right? You see the Raimi suit spray, right?
Okay, Pete.
But another thing that you could see is the other way around. Because think about it, there's Oscorp. You see the Oscorp sign from TASM in there. You also see Horizon, but nobody doesn't know much about Horizon. That's the only issue. No one doesn't know much about Horizon. So what I'm guessing is that possibly might be Horizon High.
Not much, Shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight.
That's what I'm thinking, is that Horizon High is going to be in there, since that Morbius trailer teased a whole bunch of stuff. I think it also teased Vulture. Well, Vulture we saw from the first trailer. If we saw Vulture from the first trailer and now we're seeing him again in this one, then obviously with that snap, that obviously is going to be happening directly right after No Way Home, or somewhere between or during
Stay silent.
Venom being in the MCU. It seems all the universe into one. That's what I'm thinking, is like his spell fused everything. That's the part that confuses me the most, is with the spell that Strange did, that would have to mean that something is bound to happen with that spell. Because with that spell, you never know what could happen, because Peter would not stop talking. But then again, remember, I think the most funniest part in that trailer was the fact, like, as soon as that spell got started, Strange is telling him, do not tamper with the spell! Do not tamper with the spell! Peter's just like, MJ's not gonna remember everything we went through. MJ's not gonna remember everything we went through. Which means that MJ's not gonna forget that Spider-Man. Which means that Ned is also gonna forget that I'm Spider-Man. And it's like, okay, you can tell her, okay, you can tell your friends later. And also, why aren't these two moving? Hey!
One room at a time. Clear this out before I continue.
The things about No Way Home, what I don't get is that all the villains are dead. That's the thing. That's what's confusing me. Like the Green Goblin. Well, the Green Goblin freaking died to his own glider. He died to his own glider. And then Doc Ock sacrificed himself to save New York City in the Raimi universe. And after that, you have Venom coming into the MCU, which I can understand because they want the black suit. Because, like I said, I think Tom Hardy said that the end goal for Venom was to fight Spider-Man. Like, at some point, Venom and Spider-Man are going to fight. So I'm pretty sure, like, if you haven't seen Venom 2, then that end credit scene kind of implies that whenever Venom saw that on the screen, he said he knows that guy and licked the screen. That's probably a teaser to let people know that at some point, Venom and him are going to fight. Because, like, that's the end goal for Sony, is to get Spider-Man and Venom to throw hands. Oh, you seen Venom 2? Yeah, that scene is fire. You know, another thing that I don't get about also the villains being dead is there was like that orange portal. I'm pretty sure that has to be the Lizard. That has to be the Lizard, or that has to be some sort of random villain that Spider-Man fought that he doesn't know about. He just hit. Oh, thank God this dude is safe. Oh, we got another one that's safe over here. Why are you by yourself? Why are you by yourself? You were in a corner by yourself, brother. The only other thing that I literally can't get the fact over is... Oh, the only thing that I can't get across is... I don't know. Will Venom be in No Way Home? I think Venom 3 maybe. I think in that end credit scene... I think you overhear J. Jonah's voice, and at the end, whenever J. Jonah's voice came on, I guess Venom or something, I guess the symbiotes knew about it.
Not cool with the hostage taking, guys.
It's going to pop that battle focus.
Glowy stuff on your hands. Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before.
Gotta go ahead and get up that battle focus. Oh God, I'm up here.
I mean, I've fought specters, but you know, technically specters aren't
Yo.
ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are
Whoa.
ghosts. You know what I mean?
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Seems like this is an energy thing, not a ghost thing. All good. Fight a ghost stays on the old bucket list.
Ops. Oh. Yo, why can't I disarm in this game yet, Spidey? Don't make me pull an Andrew Garfield and say my weakness is small knives. Don't make me pull a Garfield, and don't make me pull an Andrew Garfield and tell you guys that my weakness is small knives. My weakness is small anything but knives. You think the 6 million? Hold up. You know what? Screw it. I'm getting sick of this. Can I impact whip these guys? Thank you. Ah! Yo, give me 1 second. I'll be with you in a sec. Who do you think the 6th villain is? I can only see 5 of them in the trailer. I think that it will possibly be... It's a toss-up between... I was gonna say it could be... That's a good... I don't know who it's gonna be. I don't know who it's gonna be, Prism. Because the thing is, we have Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Sandman...
Looks antique.
Venom, which I don't think, personally, is honestly not gonna work with it. Who do you think the 6th villain's gonna be? I can only seem to find 6 from that trailer. Personally, Venom works alone, so he's out of the question. I think it's gonna be the Lizard.
For Heritage Arts. Never said I did.
I think it's either gonna be the Lizard or it's going to be the Vulture or Scorpion, but we didn't get a chance to see Scorpion in there.
Of what you saw
For the record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
That
I don't. What about the long history of stolen goods?
Because the thing is, the Sinister Six consists of, from what I remember, it is Dr. Octopus. Hold up. From what I remember, the Sinister Six usually is a team that's made to fight Spider-Man. But from the looks of it, it looks like the Sinister Six is based around...
The last 6 months never happened?
I'm looking at the list right now, but there is... If you're talking about the one, like, currently, but the one that I know of is, Dr. Octopus, Vulture, Mysterio. Mysterio is obviously going to be in there. Like, Mysterio has to be the 6th one because Mysterio isn't dead. Well, quote-unquote, remember at the end of Far From Home? He said that he is going to I don't know. It was something, I don't remember. I can't memorize that quote, but...
Since when did Mix become Italian?
Seeing as that it is Mysterio, Mysterio might be the 5th member because we didn't get a chance to see him. So that means that it's either. So that means that Mysterio is going to be coming back.
Well, I just got an all-caps text from Robbie about my so-called...
But in that trailer, though, it doesn't look like Sandman is trying to fight Spider-Man. It looks more like he's trying to defend him. Because this Sandman is coming from the Raimi-verse. So if he's coming from the Raimi universe, then that shouldn't really count.
What's your take?
Because in that trailer, it looks like he's defending or trying to protect Spider-Man.
Story there. Let's not make this all about business.
How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right?
Well, it looks like he's trying to protect Spider-Man or trying to help him.
Millions. Right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Oh, sounds like it's more important than your other job.
I think the Lizard's part of the 5 villains, 100%.
Like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
100% because, yeah, I can see that honestly, but they would have to bring back Rhys Evans.
Just dinner between friends.
They would have to bring back Rhys Evans to play him. Hopefully, I am pronouncing that name right. They would have to bring back Rhys Evans to play him. Or maybe the 6th, or maybe there's just not a 6th villain. True.
Good things too, like money and.
Because I mean, Doc Ock came up with the name, so.
Do you remember why we broke up?
Another thing that could be interesting is for the fact that the Oscorp building.
Saved by the siren.
Another thing could be that the Oscorp building in the MCU is the. Obviously, it could be the Baxter building. Because what I'm thinking is that that could be the Baxter building in the future, but whenever Spidey got back, what's good, Stan Lee? Ah, man, I miss him. I miss you. Movies aren't the same without you, brother. Especially Spider-Man. Well, I think Sandman might be good if he comes out back after Spider-Man 3.
Me. What's with the units heading down 3rd?
You do have a good point.
Shocker. Didn't he just get?
Because we didn't get a chance to see where he went right after Spider-Man 3.
No worries.
We never had a chance to see where he went.
I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime.
Like, we never got a chance to see where he went right after that fight with Venom. And also on top of that, notice how there isn't a Harry Osborn in the MCU. Notice how there's only been a Harry Osborn in the Garfield universe and in the Raimi-verse. There's only been 2. So if we think about this, there isn't going to be a Harry Osborn, and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is going to, at the moment when we become good. That's gonna be so funny. The interactions between those 3. If Maguire walks up and says, "Do you guys have a Harry Osborn in this universe or any of your guys' universe?" They're gonna say, Tom Holland's gonna be like, "Who's Harry?" Garfield's gonna be like, "The Harry in my universe tried to kill me." We got Ned.
Masked criminals.
I just thought about something.
Go beat up a maniac who uses shockwave.
I just thought about something. If they're leading all these universes together, then wouldn't that mean that there is also a chance that Carnage could be in this universe? Or Carnage could be in this universe, possibly? Wouldn't that mean that if Carnage is in there, that would mean that Venom and Carnage and Spider-Man, along with Toxin too? Because think about it. Sony said that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is the only one that can cross over.
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave
Excuse me.
there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him.
We got Ned.
There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
Actually, well, there's a chance that he was a Hobgoblin.
Jameson and his audience of sheep, please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
Wasn't he the Hobgoblin? I'm pretty sure that he was the Hobgoblin. And on top of that, that would give one more thing I noticed in this movie is that it would pretty much give a vibe, because I think in Andrew Garfield's universe, it gave us a vibe of, okay, so Oscorp is the main one. Because like during that movie, he started putting all the pieces together and he was like, okay, so all of my villains that I've been fighting so far, every single time whenever it comes down to it, they all have one thing that's in common, and that's Oscorp. Every single one of those villains has some sort of beef with Oscorp.
We've got reports of muggings in the area. Please proceed to Madison.
They have some sort of beef with Oscorp and the Osborns for no reason. So that would mean that all of the projects that they had going would have been arrived. Not gonna lie, Marvel Universe is getting too big. It hurts. It's hurting my head. Oh, same. With the Marvel Universe getting so huge every single movie, it's more or less of the idea that S.H.I.E.L.D. is obviously gonna have to get involved at some point. Because I don't know if they're moving in the direction that they are going to move in. But if they are going in this universe, then that would mean that they would have to introduce Iron Fist at some point. They would have to introduce Iron Fist, and along with that, Spider-Man is already a full-fledged Avenger at this point.
Always nice to stop a mugging. Gotta stay strong in the fundamentals. That's a keeper.
Because if Spider-Man's already a huge Avenger at this point, I think during that whole entire scene where he got his identity outed, I think what's going to happen in the beginning scene is that it's obviously going to take place right after what happened after Far From Home. So you're going to see MJ and Peter together just chilling, but they don't want to go down to New York City. Going to get bigger in Doctor Strange? Oh, 100%. It is. Because you have Sam Raimi directing it, so that means that there's a chance that we might get a glimpse or might see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in there for him to say one final goodbye. Hey, buddy! Yo! Yo, 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 yo! Hey! Knock, knock! Mr. Criminal! You can call me Spider-Man, you can call me Amazing! Just don't call me late for dinner, you got it? Are you a kisser? Are you a hugger? Oh, okay, gotcha, okay. Here, let me help you out with that. Okay, watch out. Woo! Watch out, this looks really important, Max.
That's it, huh? I've had worse commutes.
The only thing is, with the MCU getting insanely huge, and it's going to get bigger after Doctor Strange 2, that would mean that there's going to be way, way, way more heroes coming to the MCU. And on top of that, I don't know if you guys knew this, but WandaVision predicted the date for No Way Home trailer to come out, and that's insanely crazy. Along with that, if you guys didn't know, I was on YouTube earlier, and there's a chance that there's obviously a huge chance that Aunt May might die in this one. So I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna push Peter over the edge. Aunt May dying.
Wow, that's considerate.
So No Way Home is like the side, and Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange 2 is the main course. Oh, 100%. But the thing is, like, this is Spider-Man Endgame.
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite contact.
This is said to be Spider-Man Endgame, having all 3 Spider-Mans come together to fight their respective villains, and to also as well as bring together every single fan.
Come on, Gotcha.
Gotcha. Now please, Schultze, let's stop.
Noted. Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move.
Is the main course true? And on top of that, not to mention, if Peter wants to be quote-unquote the next Iron Man, it's going to be one of the best things, because I can't believe like how far like the MCU has come. Wait a minute, also I just noticed something. With that spell that could have, wait, with that spell? Whoa. With that spell that could have brought back, I want to say that could have bought or reversed time. So if he doesn't want anybody to know that he's Spider-Man, then he would have to continue to fight, because like his identity's outed. So on that bridge scene, that's how everybody was freaking out that that was legit William Dafoe's Spider-Man. I like how we caught this man in a building.
You know what, Herman? You have like 0 personality, but your suit is awesome.
So No Way Home is like the side dish, and Doctor Strange is the main course. 100% is gonna be the main course. And if anybody is watching the stream right now, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. We're on the road to 100 subscribers, so let's see if we can hit it. Whilst we're gonna be talking about, we gotta be on that grind. And on top of that, make sure you guys check out the video for my boy Spider-Man joining Marvel's Avengers, the video game. Let's get it.
Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
Also, there's another spoiler. There's another leak image. There's another leak. It's a second image. You can see Garfield Spider-Man. Legit, it's legit. This is probably gonna take place like probably right after the whole entire Electro incident or whatever. I don't know if it's gonna take place right after that, but we have more images.
Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually competitive.
Along with the idea of everything else that's going on, we have obviously their suits. Their suits still look the same from every single movie other than Tom Holland's.
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop.
Because there's obviously a picture. I'm gonna assume that this one right here has to be Maguire getting fitted for his.
Sure. I can call you like whenever.
Yeah, whenever.
Cool.
All of their reactions are going to be insanely interesting when it comes to Spider-Man, on how he's going to react and how Peter's going to talk to Matt Murdock. Wait, what'd you say about WandaVision, about the Spider-Man trailer? WandaVision predicted, I don't know what episode it was, but WandaVision predicted the day that the Spider-Man trailer was going to come out, and nobody did not even know. And that's insanely crazy. That's insane.
If this is about the rent.
Mr. Parker, this call serves as your third and final warning. Eviction proceedings.
Wait, I get paid at the end of the week. I get...
Eviction proceedings will start Friday unless full payment is received by close of business.
How?
Yeah.
Where? I forgot what episode it was, but they actually revealed they actually told us the date, but we didn't think that it was gonna work. I forgot what episode. I'm pretty sure WandaVision. Yeah, it says it right here. Okay, so WandaVision secretly. Okay, so I can leave a link down in the description, but with I can't figure out that episode. I can't figure out what episode it was, but it either gave us the official release date or hinted us towards a trailer. It hinted us towards a trailer. Along with that, it also hinted towards a release date, which is kind of scary for the fact that it legit predicted the release date, but it didn't pick the release date for the trailer. I don't know what episode it was, but I believe that it was probably... I don't know, I'm pretty sure it was like episode 6. Nah, it's alright. No, it's alright. No need for link. Alright, you chilling. Another thing is with Kristen Dunst not returning, I really want to see Emma Stone return. Like, I really want to see her come back and play Gwen Stacy for one last time. Like, I really want to see her come back and play her one last time. But I think the only thing that's holding that trailer back is either the editors that are making the VFX for the trailer, because they have crunch time. Where are you from? I mean, I really don't want to. I really don't want to though. At some point, I will do. At some point, when we reach 100, I will actually end up doing a day in the life. But I'm from the UK. Ah, you cool. I mess with it. You cool. I'm in the UK. I am actually from America.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
I'm from America. But for like as Sinister Six wise, I think that it's kind of hard to tell, because during all these games and stuff like that, and during everything else, I'm thinking that the final members, because it goes Vulture, Electro, Dr. Octopus, Mysterio.
She's doing a story on art imports, and she found
the only last member that we're missing is probably the Tinker.
Opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use.
I think that's the only one that you're missing is the Tinker. The Tinker is like, I don't want to say he's like a crucial part, but the Tinker is like a crucial part to how the Sinister Six functions.
Replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon. My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it.
But there's been so many iterations of Sinister Six, it's impossible to tell who the Sinister Six are. But what I'm guessing is that it could be a list, because we already have Jamie Foxx returning as Electro. We have Vulture returning
it could be connected to dangerous people
via, you know, the OG Batman himself.
I want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
Michael Keaton, we have him returning. The Tinker should be returning, but he's not going to be able to make her. I don't know if the Tinker is actually going to be in the movie, but it's possible. We never got a chance to see the Shocker, but it's less likely that he'll return. Okay, never mind. Then I was going to ask what football team you support in the Premier League, but you're from the US, unless you're into that. I mean, I'm into football. I mean, I don't watch football as much. It depends. I'm not really like into soccer, so gotta go. Now I have to wake up early. It's midnight here. Alright, good night, Prism. Alright, good night, Prism. Believe it or not, guys, we will be continuing on with the conversations. Don't worry, guys. We're still here. We're still vibing. We're still going. We're still going strong. But there is a lot of more information that is involved in the No Way Home in the trailer and stuff.
It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
See if there's any Easter eggs over here. Nah, there's no Easter eggs.
Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
But hey, if you guys are just now joining into the live stream, make sure you hit that like button down below and make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit it. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it. Gotta make sure. Hey, if you a sub, I might come back and chat, mate. Alright. Appreciate it. And also, I'm gonna go, Prism, I will look into, seeing if, because the thing is, without Tony, without Iron Man, Spider-Man legit has no guidance whatsoever, so it's like Doctor Strange is gonna be his mentor in this one.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Another thing that could play like a crucial factor is Oscorp. Because think about it, every single I believe, like I said this earlier, I mentioned this earlier, Oscorp has something to do with why Spider-Man, is technically fighting against Oscorp and stuff like that. Because most of his villains that he's created have one thing in common, and that is Oscorp. Because Electro worked at Oscorp. I believe Dr. Connors worked at Oscorp before he went and transformed into Electro because he was experimenting on himself. But with that Morbius trailer, there's a whole bunch of Easter eggs, because what I'm confused about is the Raimi Spider-Man, but we have the Oscorp from TASM. That's where I'm confused on. Because with Doctor Strange's with Doctor Strange's spell, that completely opened up a whole bunch of stuff. That completely opened up at least 4 or 5 different dimensions or something. So with all those different universes getting put together, it is going to be insane. But with those villains, you need Spider-Man that can counter them, that counterbalance them. So if Spider-Man's fighting Electro from the TASM universe timeline, then that would mean that, well, the TASM universe in general, that would mean that there would be a chance that the whole entire universe is about to fall apart. So he needs to go get Andrew Garfield. And if he goes and gets Garfield, then that would mean that there would be a better chance for him to actually stand a chance. As a matter of fact, since we're talking about this, I might as well go ahead and put on the Garfield suit. That's the only thing that's a little bit confusing. Is you have to figure out which timeline they're coming from. All of the leaks that we talked about in today's stream. All the leaks that we talked about in today's stream were actually 100% true. And also, give me 1 second. My headset just died. Give me 1 second.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry. I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans,
okay.
Both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual.
Sorry, Chad, I had to get my other mic.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
You guys know I have to go vibe.
Hello?
Not to mention, another thing in that trailer, guys, was for the fact that it sort of teased us the existence of the symbiote in Garfield's universe. If it teased the symbiote in Garfield's universe, then that would be another sign that either that is going to be in the movie, or there's a sign that was teased. Give me those crime tokens, boy. Another person that could be returning in the movie would possibly be... I want to say it could be Miles Morales, because if they're doing the similar thing with the Spider-Verse as they did in the Ultimate Spider-Man, then that would mean that something's going to happen. Because I think everything always pointed this out, or I guess Cosmic Wonder pointed this out. I want to say Cosmic Wonder pointed this out, but if Cosmic Wonder pointed this out, then there has been a whole bunch of crazy stuff that's been happening over the past 12 hours. So if Cosmic Wonder... If Cosmic Wonder pointed this out, I have to see this. So if he pointed this out, then that would mean that there would be something else that's going on in the trailers. That would mean that there would be something else that's going on in the trailers. Oh, okay, so this is a recent interview. Okay, so we got recent interviews. Okay, I'm gonna react to those tonight, and I'm gonna see if those are, if he's telling us anything. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you, I actually did react to the new Spider-Man reveal for Marvel's Avengers. So if you guys want to go check that out, make sure you guys go check it out. Link in the description below, and it's posted on the YouTube channel. We are out here grinding. It's grinding season. We're putting in this work.
Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil. Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
But chat, another thing that could actually play a factor, I just thought about this just now as soon as the scene just rolled. Another thing that could be a factor is this universe in the MCU, for this version of Spider-Man, never once have we seen a Harry Osborn. Never once have we seen a Harry Osborn.
This equipment long ago.
So if we haven't seen a Harry Osborn, then something has to be either insanely wrong or we haven't seen one. Because we haven't seen one
These folks will escort
at all.
To Oscorp Robotics,
but Oscorp has been mentioned in the MCU. Oscorp has been mentioned.
No charge. This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
At least I think it's been mentioned, because think about it. Tony sold...
You're free to continue your work.
Because think about it. I think...
in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
If it's in the MCU...
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you're...
Wait, then what Earth is the MCU? I believe that it's Earth 616, right? But
is opportunity
during the whole entire universe swap, there might be an issue that it's swapped up.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter.
There might be a chance that they swapped, because Oscorp is known. It has a crucial part to Spider-Man. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing that I'm thinking. Because in the MCU, I have a feeling that that Stark Industries building will end up becoming the Oscorp building. It might become the Oscorp building, it might not. But there isn't a Norman Osborn or a Harry Osborn in the MCU. Like, there is no Norman Osborn in the MCU yet. So that means that without no Norman Osborn, Oscorp can't be functioned. Unless he's planning to pass it down to his son Harry. Like they did in Sony. Or the OGs.
Wish I could do something to help Doc.
Because the thing is, Norman Osborn is on the
Ask him to
MCU
talk to
unless
his
he
dad.
is already in the MCU.
No. Norman never listens to Harry. He even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. There must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Like, there's no way that he cannot be in the MCU. Well, scratch that. Never mind. William Dafoe's in there. Okay, almost as freaking contrary to my own statement. But the thing is, Rebecca, like, would there be a Harry or would there not be a Harry though?
In the meatpacking district. Over.
There would have to be a Harry Osborn because Harry Osborn used to counter his that. But the thing is, like, without that universe, every single, keep in mind, only 2 Spider-Mans potentially in that movie will mention Harry to Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
It's terrible for your health. No, I know.
Because now that I'm thinking about it, Andrew Garfield's Harry Osborn turned into Green Goblin and, you know, tried to kill him. And, you know, you guys, if you guys have seen Taskmaster 2, you already know how that went.
Corruption and crimes against humanity because
For Raimi's Spider-Man, for Maguire's Spider-Man, everybody saw what happened during that whole entire thing. Think about it. Let me think about the trail events that led up to that death in not No Way Home, in the Raimi verse in Spider-Man 3. Okay, so what happened in Spider-Man 3? If you guys, quick spoilers here, if you guys did not see that, Harry Osborn, I'm gonna spoil this for you. Harry Osborn dies in the Raimi universe. So so my question is, how on earth is William Dafoe coming back in this one? But the thing is, like, Marvel said that they're ripping them from their timelines, which are both dead. So in this universe, they're not dead. I don't understand that, but it could possibly work. It could possibly work. So I'm gonna see if it can work. I'm not sure. I'll keep you guys posted and stuff on that. But there has been some more stuff that's been going on behind the scenes. But this is literally, like, probably, like I said, this is literally one of the worst kept secrets in Hollywood. Like, probably, like, top 10 hands down the worst secret kept in Hollywood. Because there's new Sinister 6 Easter eggs, and on top of that, for the No Way Home trailer, there's been a whole bunch of delays that no one can spot. Because I think that's the main issue, is like there is a trailer, but my question is they have to be sitting on it or it's in a vault somewhere. Because a lot of people are claiming to have it. A lot of people are saying that it reached the movie theaters and stuff like that. Oh, and also shout out to Prisons. Shout out to Prisons. Ned will possibly, okay, so chat, there's probably a chance that Peter's friend Ned will end up teasing the Hobgoblin. So instead of having a Green Goblin, the chances of us having a Hobgoblin are insanely high. Hold on, hold up. There's a chance that we might have a Hobgoblin. There has to be a chance of us having... No. There has to be something about us having Hobgoblin. Okay, so right here, okay, Ned needs to become... Okay, so there's a whole... Okay, so Ned possibly will become the Hobgoblin, but I don't really know how he becomes Hobgoblin unless he takes the Goblin Serum. Oh, he's taking the Goblin Green. Oh, no. He's taking the... Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Hold up. This was confirmed 9 months ago, but we never got a chance to see him. We never got a chance to see the Hobgoblin. I thought the Hobgoblin was meant for Spider-Man 2099. What? There's no way that he cannot. Okay, so that has to be confirmed. I'm obviously going to go. Well, I don't really know, dude. I'm confused. Well, probably okay. So, chat. Obviously, with this, I'm gonna have to. Obviously, with this, I'm gonna have to completely and utterly think about this. I'm gonna have to watch. But I have. But the thing is, like, the Hobgoblin is still like a fairly new character, I think, right? Excuse me if my Spider-Man knowledge is lacking, because to me, and this is what I'm gonna say, to me, I think that the Hobgoblin only exists in the Spider-Man 2099 universe, if I'm not mistaken. Because if he exists in the 2099 universe, that's an insane step for the MCU to take with Ned becoming it. But we already knew that Ned we already knew that Ned was gonna become the Hobgoblin personally, but I had no idea that they were gonna do it in the MCU, because 2099 Spider-Man outbalances his Hobgoblin. But without a doubt, I'm gonna go ahead and get off the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I'm gonna go ahead and see you guys tomorrow for the next live stream. Shout out to Prism Gamer for coming out to the live streams and vibing with us. Thank you. Shout out to you, Prism. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Spider-Man No Way Home discussion, and as well as playing some Spider-Man on the spectacular difficulty. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go help Tom Holland and Miles Morales Venom Blast and web shoot their way through a Rhino shield, and obviously help them fight Green Goblin. They're going crazy over it, you know what I'm saying? And without a doubt, my spices are tingling, and I will thwip you guys, and I will web you guys, and I will continue to web you guys up with some more information and some more stuff. Peace out. Love you guys. Make sure you like on the live stream. Make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram at Phoenix_Scorpion, and as well as if you guys want to go check out any of my other videos, you can. A link in the description down below for the latest one that we just did, which is the Marvel Avengers Spider-Man reveal. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, my fellow Spider Slayers. I have to go help Spidey beat up Alistair Smythe. You know, he unleashed Spider Slayers on me, so, you know, me and Miles Morales and me and Spider-Man, we gotta go ahead and, you know, absorb their energy and reflect it back at him like it's a god, you know what I'm saying? So, leave a like on the video, subscribe, leave a like on the live stream, subscribe if you're new or on the road to 100 subscribers, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Peace out.
Not getting much coverage. I should look for more towers to activate.